Um, this is let's our broadcast, okay, and we are here again to do the needful. So, how are we all doing? Please like this video whenever you're gonna watch it. Maybe you're joining us or you watch it later. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. So we have watched Biafra Unite broadcast, and I said something before the broadcast actually. Somebody called my attention that he is coming live today. I somehow let me be honest with you. I was not paying attention to welcome him back. Not that I have any hatred or anything against him. Okay. But when you notice that someone is not in line with what you believe on, you let the person to go and do whatever he or she want to do. Let me say this: this broadcast is not an attack on Biafra Liberation Army, and not attack on Biafra Unite. But I want to say the truth. I want us to understand that when you say the truth, it's not going to take anything away from you. Do you understand? It's not going to take anything away from you. Rather, it will actually help you to understand what is around you. But if you start venturing into lies, you just want to, buy into lies, you will end up being stagnant or frustrated. Let me go back. When the whole thing started, he came out and said that he's neutral. Then after saying that he's neutral, then he decided to join fundraising. Before joining fundraising, he brought out charter. He promised to do investigation or whatever he claimed he want to do that time. Why I'm saying this is because I smell a lot of lies and agenda in what he said. Some of you may not know that the Ogenkere group declared sit at home. Okay? And I know why. What I'm saying here is my own opinion, please. I'm not saying you should believe me. I'm not saying you should take it to, and start acting on it. But maybe you have the same idea with what I have. You can connect the dots. We are just here to make common sense, to reason together. I am not here to attack Biafra Liberation Army. Just underline that word. But I'm going to tell you what I noticed from his broadcast. We will play it. Of course, we are going to play it. Please, if you want to join this program, I expect you to like the video instantly. Just give this a thumbs up. Okay? Just give it a thumbs up. What I will not like to, tolerate is this idea of giving, playing on people's intelligence and to make you believe that you are pure and everything is, you are perfect and you are uncomparable. That idea is something that personally I don't like. This, like I said, this is my own opinion. I am not a member of Biafra government in Ezai. I'm not a member of Biafra United States of Biafra. What I mean by a member, I'm not official member as a government or anything at all. But we have to set the record straight. This broker that Biafra United did today is well targeted on something. After listening to, when he started, he was a kind of putting people on check. People were like, okay, let's see what he's going to say next, what's going to happen again. Before you know it, he keep on happening and happening. He was dishing out, step by step until he get to the point of receiving call. That is where the whole thing, even though I already know that he's coming out is not to reconnect or to understand what is playing out. He is nowhere near to what CS is doing. That's number one. For some of you that are still confused. He's pure member of Ogenkere, original member of Ogenkere, and I will tell you my own take and my reason on that. Please, I can't pronounce your name. I can only see news. You say you like me, I like you too. Thank you for that. And please click on the like button. Many of you are here, but none of you have managed to click on the like button. And I want you to comment. I just want to know how many of us are here this hour. I know some of you, maybe you are tired from your work and you need to rest and all that. But you have to broadcast now. You understand? Because tomorrow we have a different thing to deal with. Today, when he made a post that he's coming on into life, and our brother, because I was streaming live, I was on live program with him, Biafra Exodus TV. We were together. Then he told me that, look, this guy is coming live. I said, okay, let us finish our program, then we can see what he has to say. Normally, I don't pay attention, but for the sake of to clear my doubts, I have to watch it. Watching his program actually, made me to believe that what I thought about him in fact, it is real. It is true. Armstrong, I see you, my brother. Thank you so much. You are the first to like the video, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you. You say good afternoon, good afternoon. Wow, it's afternoon there. Wow. Did you listen to Biafra Unite broadcast? Did you listen to that? Armstrong. So he's a full member of Ogenkere. All this idea, because he started by, he says COS is not fighting for BIF. What do you mean, Biafran? What do you mean by BIF? I don't understand. COS is not fighting for BIF. Reason. Okay, help me reason. Help me to connect the dots. She's not fighting for this. It just, I am the kind of person that I don't normally, I don't criticize people so easily. I have to allow you to let me see where you are going through. Let me see what you're made of. I'm not the kind of person that rush to talk about people, to criticize them. No, I'm not the kind of person. Okay, I'm not here to take that CS is the perfect. She's the answer. That's what I'm saying here. What I'm trying to tell you is that when you connect the dots, how can you tell me that she's not truthful? When I ask you, it's under assumption, like you are just assuming. But I can see somebody lying to my face one-on-one. And you are telling me that person is the right person to follow. How many of you watched how much kind of address Nigerian court today? What he said. Biafra United was once a Sabo and will always remain a Sabo. People who know him will know. We always validate that. I hate it when a fellow man begin to play on my intelligence. I can't take it, no matter who you are. If you want to, if you come out and say Biafrans, I respect Sanda Barawa and Chiamaka than that kind of this connect snake life. I don't like it. Just come out open and say, because he started by saying that if you are here for saga, that he's not a saga person, he's neutral. No. In 2 months, you are still telling me you are neutral. Neutral what? He said, I would point some of the things that he said that is obvious lie, obvious. There's no. You don't need to tell me anything. My own opinion. This is my personal opinion. I'm not saying you should, do this and do that. You understand? He just want to, pretend that he just want everybody to always come to his platform to watch his program, but he's working with Ogenkere, and he want to use his intelligence to expose, to buy you guys to Ogenkere. And I will tell you what the tactics and the plan that he's using. I don't know the plan of the Biafra government on that other COS. I'm not here to tell you that, that they have army, they have this. No. I started this program by telling you that I'm not against men on ground. Why? This is not pretense. That's just a fact. That's why I don't condemn them. I have not made a video calling Biafra Liberation Army names or insulting them, because I don't have any evidence to do that. And these are people that have been working, very well in the past. But this idea, if they decided to support Ogenkere, they have their reason, and you have to respect that. But they also need to understand that people have right to also to choose Ogenkere or any other person. They have right to do that. Can we agree on that? That we all have right to choose whoever they want to choose. Not when I said I don't like Mr. A, you start calling for my head. That is it. That is it. That's it. In fact, that statement actually made me to suspect a lot of things. But the idea of somebody like Biafra Unite to come out and say that he wants to address Biafrans, understand that he's not here for any saga. That a lot of individuals called him name, and he was highlighting on this, so that that Ogenkere people laid on him for saying that he wanted to say his platform. That's not the fact. He took that opportunity to address them. Not that he was addressing them to join COS. No, COS is a no-go area for him. His statement proved that, and we are gonna. I will bring that. I will highlight those things for you to understand that. MNK Samuel, COS is not fighting for BIF freedom. What is BIF freedom? Is it you mean Biafran freedom? Reason, you cannot get Biafran without having those team with men on ground. You cannot get BIF freedom with doing something on ground. COS is fighting for politicians. Some of you are very, very, brainless. Sorry to use that word. He is fighting for, he cannot, the issue, you think men on ground they are not inanimate objects, they are human beings. If they choose to go against what COS is doing, is their right. They have right to do that. That they are not working with you. They have right to do that. This is their life, and you have to respect that. But if you are here trying to tell me that because men on ground is not with them, with her, simply means that she's an agent. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Men on ground are what? They are not Biafrans. They are Biafrans. Can men on ground get Biafran without you and me? The answer is no. Because they don't lay hand on natural resources to finance it. The idea of men on ground choosing who they want to work with, like I said, they have the right. But they fail to understand the conditions that surround their choice. Are you getting the point? I'm not here for men on ground, actually. I'm here for Biafra Unite. So the issue of this idea, men on ground you're talking about, is very, very funny. It is quite funny. The same men on ground that said that they don't want to work with COS made it mandatory that COS to frustrate COS from recruiting other people to fight. When Ogenkere, who hijacked them, told them not to fight, not to do anything, is that normal thing? Are you okay with it? I don't know how some of us reason. Are you okay with that? That all of a sudden everything stopped. Nobody invaded their camp and seized their catapult and gravel. Their camp were intact. In fact, men on the ground they are talking about that have been defending everything all this while. Decided to fold hand. Nobody tied them. They are not in prison. They are seeing what is happening, but they just want you to feel their impact and why they are men on ground. And if you buy to that idea, what you are saying is that you are okay, to see everything the way it is, whether they hijack or not, you're okay with it. You don't want. Do you know that? Let me tell you, if miraculously maybe they push US away and they're not in charge, they can wake up tomorrow and say that if you don't pay $1,000, you are not going to step in Biafra land. Understand it? Because that is dictatorship. They are dictating what they want, not what people want. Are you willing to live in that kind of environment? Some of you don't see that angle, that they hijack everything, maintain on that. Even when your own people are being paid, they can do something, they refuse to do something to prove to you that they are more superior and strong. They have right to do that too. I'm not saying they don't have right to do that. They have right to do it. But you that are clapping and celebrating that, are you willing to? Because the same thing is what is going on in Nigeria today. When injustice is being meted on somebody, you say, he's too noisy. You know the way he's talking now is very, very noisy. He's so arrogant. Yeah. He's having way. You're clapping for injustice to strive. When that injustice, after dealing with the person, when you go to your turn, if you don't, do you know that? Let me just use this as an example, just for you to understand what I'm saying. Please, can you click on like button if you wish to support us? Click on like button. So others will join us. This is Let Our Broadcast, and I want people to be here so we can relate this together as in the hot. Let us just say it, and for people to understand it. Do you understand that some people, some Yorubas and non-Igbo tribe, after seeing how Masamekano was fuming, challenging the injustice that are pushing on him, some of these people, Nigerians, so went on that platform. A lawyer said that this guy have not learned, that he will learn in a hard way. A lawyer from Lupe on X. Lupe did not. These are people that Boko Haram are dealing with. Lupe people. But he said that he was very angry that Mazagano have such courage, because all of them were expecting him to be like, Ndiede, Kifenawa and all that. That's the expectation. And they are not saying that they don't like it. Some of them say that this guy have that he doesn't show any sign of remorse. Remorse on what? The injustice that made them a Mazi Namdekan, if it happened to you, what will you do? The black people don't reason that way. We always want to see, we okay when injustice is being pushed on another person. When someone that is not related to us is going through injustice and persecution, it is okay. We always feel comfortable with that. But when it happened to you, you forgot that after that one, you have actually, made it as like a law that this kind of thing can happen to anybody and nothing will happen. Are you willing to receive the same thing? Let me give you another scenario. I know some of us at school in Nigeria, maybe primary school, like in public school, or any where if you come late, they will tell you to kneel down and beat you up. Maybe they give you maybe 4 strokes of cane or something like that. Imagine if you maybe you made noise in the class, you committed something like that the teacher want to punish you, all the students, and you are involved. Okay, you are involved. Let's say, okay, you are not involved, sorry. Then this is okay. If for those noise makers in the class come out, and they came out and they ask class, how many strokes of cane do you want me to flog them? You that is not part of that, you say, Auntie, they ask you, well, yes, you say, Auntie, give them 10 strokes of cane, each of them, 10. That is okay. That's okay. Another person said 5. And because people like you are much in the class, you guys voted and vote 10. Teacher will say okay and give the 10 strokes of cane on them. Then you forgot that you have actually imparted that knowledge in the teacher, that giving 10 strokes of cane on the students each time they committed any mistake, or maybe if they're late in the class, or maybe they're making noise in the class, or anything at all those this kind of disobedient student, something like that, or maybe the students fighting each other, something like that. Tomorrow it could be your turn. If you make noise, if you come, maybe you are late in the class, or you fight with one of your classmates or schoolmate like that, the teacher will also remember that yesterday he gave others 10 strokes of cane. He will give you. What I'm trying to say in essence is that if you see injustice, always fight it, because you don't know if it will be your turn tomorrow. you're gonna face it. And you cannot change it because you have enacted it as a law. So when law, that kind of thing will not just see and say, okay, let us be lenient. No. If you keep on, this idea, I don't, whether men on ground are being with your Genkere or not, it's not my problem. My own problem is why are people are dying? We want people to protect and safeguard our land. Why I actually support recruitment is because I'm tired of seeing the way things are going in our land. Not because I'm supporting recruitment because I want CS to be the leader. No. But recruitment is not to fight your fellow brother. I'm not in support of that at all. But as long as the recruitment is to stop Fulani or people laughing at us, our Eastern region used to be the most safest in Nigeria, entire Nigeria. We are here a few months ago, right? Eastern part, even though we are not crime free, there are some petty crime that was going on. To compare what it is now, everybody seems like they're under voodoo. But the issue is that why must we celebrate injustice? Because we want to prove a point. Why? If they want to hijack the account or hijack men on ground, let them, after hijacking, they succeeded. Utilize it. They failed. For 2 months now, going to 3 months. Nothing is going on. The people that they're paid, can they come back? The answer is no. Your mind and my mind is not the same. Maybe you used to, buy people. Maybe you used to see people being paid. That is your choice. It's not my choice. I don't like to see that. So everything Ikechukwu said, oh, I'm just coming in. It is like you guys have gone far. No, this is just 22 minutes. We have not gone far. Ikechukwu said, recruitment of Biafran soldiers is superb. A right set in right and direction. Dr. Nkoto Rabeze is true leader. Thank you for that. So Biafra United have made his choice. He has made his choice. He wants to be who he wants to be. He believes in what he believes on. But like I said, whoever you are supporting, whatever you are doing, remove this idea of buying to your brother because you have different opinion from what you have. You can't build a country with that kind of mentality. Yes, it can't do that. And another thing is that Biafra Unite, let me just tell you a few things that I noticed that's where he's going. Why I believe that he's full member of Ogenkere, and probably Ogenkere and their group are aware that he's coming live, and maybe they discuss all this thing behind the scene. But the agenda is because everything now is they're looking for anything they're gonna do to bring push people from COS to them, because that's what they're lacking. That's what they have, everything. Biafra United pretend that he said that he knows Biafra Liberation Army very well, like how they operate, and he know a lot about them. He knows stuff about them, like the mode of operation, and he knows where they are, the side they are taking. He said it. Then he said again that whoever that is in charge, he already know where the Biafra Liberation Army, where they are. He know that. Then he pretend that he don't know that again in the same broadcast, that he don't know that that's where he wanted, where he was mocking CS. He said that he know where they are, and that he believe, he know the side they are, where their faith, where they put their faith, whoever they're taking instruction from. And all of us know, because it's not hidden. No, anybody that says that he don't know is a liar. That's number one. And he said that he don't know, which is a lie. He later said that he has, because he know the side they are. Then he said again that different Liberation Army have to do this and do that and do that. But whoever that is in charge, that the message is going to the person, that COS Nkoto Rabeze claimed that She said that they have their army, they have their own, they have a division army. I understand that that's an insult. They have, because you already know that this army have been hijacked. There you are, yet you are pretending as if you want to follow what CS said. And I will tell you what CS meant when he said that. My own understanding, I'm not a member. She said that Biafran Liberation Army fundraising. Biafra United is trying to tell you indirectly that fundraising is a lie. That there's no army, it's not for army, there's nothing like that. So meaning that you are funding, you are contributing money for CS or to CS, different USB, where there's no army. Are you getting that? Where there's no army. Then he turned around to tell you that CS said that all the party said that they have army, and they'll claim that he have army, CS have army, and both of them are using the same army to do fundraising. That's his statement. The underline the word that he already know where the army is, where their faith is, who they are supporting, or who is controlling and piloting them. He know that, like we all know that Ogekere is one, because that's when he don't want to use the word hijack, but that's what it is. Now he came back to mock CS, since you said you have army, that he's giving them a challenge. He's giving, that's where, you think that you are smart, but you cannot just ride on everybody. He's putting it as a challenge to everybody, to the two party. When you already know the results, you know that army, CS is, the only problem that CS have is the army. The only problem that they have now is army. I get the point. Okay, can have everything, but they don't have the mandate of the people. These are two most important things. The two most important thing is this: army and the mandate of the people. So you can't do without these two. When you hear him bragging that let them bring army out and start working, then meaning that he will come back to tell you, Biafrans, you can see that CS don't have anybody, that you are putting money that this much woman, that kind of thing. I know the preaching, I know what he's trying to do. I understand that. I'm not against it, but don't do it as if you put a test for them to meet up and they fail. The reason why he chose this time to come out is this: because they have already gave out sit at home. Okay, they have announced sit at home, their group. Meaning that army will come out and you see some movement and all that. They will put it on social media and ask you that they gave you guys chance, CS, to do it, and CS failed. She failed because you hijacked the army, not to okay, the army that PM have built for years. 2022, 2021, 22, 23, 24. Army of 2 to 3 years. Army of 2 to 3 years, or even 3 to 4 years, intact, that have everything with them. You are challenging CS 2 months. CS did not know that army will turn against her. So everything is just like that, because let it not be as if this thing is just a rocket science that we cannot see through it. We can see through it. So this lie of, he targeted the time they know that he know that Biafran Liberation Army may come out because they sit at home. These few days, they're announcing it. I'm not the one saying it. Go on social media. All of them have commented on that. So expect Biafran United to come back again to tell you that he told Biafrans that I challenge them to come out and prove Biafrans who is who. That all of a sudden, okay, they have proven that this is so Biafrans, that this is the person. He want to give you reason. He went back and coming back again to drag you to there. I'm not saying you should not follow him. I just want to say it so that you yourself, I'm not saying you should choose anything. Like I said, my problem with everything is you're trying to play on our intelligence. And that is where I have issue. Simple come out, just come out as a man, like a man you are, and said, see, this is what I want to just go. Don't use this kind of tactics to deceive people. That's a deception. And one of the reasons why I is no, you don't you can't you mean forget him, or you mean, or you say forge him. I don't understand what you mean, Chichi. You mean forget him? We Biafran, our eyes are on is open. I already know that his coming out is not to support anything. My instinct cannot lie to me. I know. I told somebody that even when Remedies made a program, I addressed it when he said he wanted to sell his platform. Personally, I felt like I was like, it's not an issue. If you want to sell it, let him sell it, because I know he can never ever, put things right. To understand that, okay, desperation is personally is a no-no for me. It's a no-no, and it has nothing to do with Biafra Liberation Army. Don't get it twisted. I'm not attacking anybody that they want to work with. So be it. I don't have any problem with them or anybody at all. But this idea of the mentality of Oginkere and his style is, to me, I don't see anything civilization in that. Lies upon lies. Now, like video that I published, so now let me use the opportunity to share that program for you to see, because if you have watched that video that I just published this last video will actually help you to understand, because I read the write-up of Sona Parawa here, where he talked about meeting some lobbyists and senators, and they use those things to deceive many of you. I don't like it personally. I'm not part of that. Now here is a pay attention for you to see the art of desperation. If you want to build a country this modern age, you don't use falsehood. That's why we have one Mazamakan and one Samanekba. People who can tell you the way it is, even if you are going to laugh at them. They will allow you to laugh. Then after you see the they did. Out of desperation, it's all about gathering somewhere and take picture. They will tell you that APM is discussing with somebody. That thing that he's discussing with congressmen for how many months now? What is the not even months before the arrest of PM? He always go there to take picture. So what is the outcome? All this while, what is the outcome? What is the outcome of handshaking with congressmen, snapping picture with the congressmen? And Elias understands it very well that Biafrans don't joke with the white people. He understands it very well. Look at this hand here. Let me show you. Okay, now see this hand here. Okay, this in here is Elias' hand. He's the one, because out of desperation they have to take picture. They have to take picture. Look at it there. Okay, look at it here. Look at it here. Then Elias is not here, right? He's not here because they want to capture this man in the picture. All these black people that I see here are just clients from A to Z. All of them are clients. All of them reason the same way. As long as two white people can bring them together and deceive them massively. Now here, for you to know that what I said is true. This is Elias. When they told the man, please, can you take us also? He appeared here to take the picture. Why the man that was here was the one using his one that captured them. This one, I get the point. Oh yeah, these guys we are seeing here, black people, very very funny people. This Asian man, Elias, is busy deceiving you guys. To me, I don't believe in anything that he's saying, because once I notice lies from what they're saying, especially white people, white people don't lie. And see, if you have been with them, they don't just lie. For them to lie at all, it means that everything they're doing is lie. They don't lie and go back to truth, or start truth or go back to lie. They don't do that. If you are doing something with them, once they bring lie, know that everything you are doing with them is lie. They are not good in go and lie here, come back and say truth. Okay, lie here. No, black people don't have that shame. Why do? They feel ashamed of themselves. If you catch them with lie, their emotion, everything will reflect. But if they're coming back, they're gonna modernize that lie. For you to know, before you notice it, you take this time. Okay, so we know I know this kind of move they're making. So back to Biafra Unite claim that he's neutral. He's neutral at the same time. He said that when somebody asked him, when the COS dissolved the cabinet, he said that it's a lie, that there's nothing like that. But he forgot that the problem is not about dissolving the cabinet. They have to lay hand on something to ignore all the other ones. Just lay hand on something to back up what they're doing. Please, if I have not mentioned your name, please don't be offended, okay? Because I have to flow with the message that I want to bring. I have to say it. I don't want to start, missing my words. People need to understand that everything that Biafran actually wanted is truthfulness. The genuineness of the leader is very, very important. You have to be real. This idea of your identity is a problem. Money that's being contributed to you, you don't want to talk about it. And Biafra United said that he's okay with it. But if you ask them, they tell you men on ground, because they know that everything go back to the men on ground. That you are doing is the men on ground. So if you don't have men on ground, because of men on ground, you have to follow sheepishly and commit yourself. After going, can you come back? Biafra United is okay. That's the IA nature. IA nature. I see your comment. Even Whitey hijacked, seized it. We bank you only truth. Bank you only truth. Chi baby, the message is not clear to me. If Biafra United, go inside and rest. It's our sister. Even they will go. So we have to understand that Biafra United chose this time because probably maybe they have given him intel that Biafra Liberation Army want to start working now, and he said, okay, this is my own. I'm not saying that this is that somebody briefed me. I don't have any intel. So don't say that, oh, Mazakai report said that somebody told. No. This is my own God-given wisdom. I'm just saying what I felt. I may be wrong. I stand to be corrected. Okay, so I don't want to come and you lied against me. I'm not lying against you. I'm just telling you what I feel. All right. So I felt that they told him that these days we are coming back, we are coming out, that kind of thing. He also want to use that to play because he said the grand saga of the century, because he started by saying that he's not that if you were here for saga, that this is not. But at the end of everything, he sowed a lot of seed of saga everywhere. If you talk, they say you're looking for all this thing. We know. Few days from now, I think they sit at home. I don't know. I can't remember the day they put that there. I'm not against it. Okay, I'm not against it. Sit at home. If they want to cause at home, I'm okay. As long as it's something that's going to benefit everybody, no problem. But my take is, why must he be Ogen? Ogen is the only problem I have with all those things. Ogen cannot lead. Why? Because he imagine when now that he's not leading anything officially. Imagine when you give him mandate and support, he will sell you out. He will lie with everything in him. Some of you say, "Yo, he's not lying." Oh, he's lying. Give account. You refuse. So now that he's not official, imagine when you made him official. Where is your right to question him for anything at all? If he cannot obey simple instruction in this stage, is it when he have the mandate? Secondly, he claimed that he spoke with PM for 30 minutes. That's a red flag. Lie from people. He can lie to you that Trump told him that Biafra is coming. Whereas that kind of thing, Muslim can spend all the time, all the years preaching without lying to anybody. I cannot pick one thing that man say, okay, maybe some of you that are very close to him, maybe you have noticed that he lied, but at the best of my knowledge, I cannot pick one thing that man can lie about. The only thing I can pick from PM is sometimes there's some post that he made that is deliberately, he made it deliberately, just to do something like to raise topic or create fear, which is normal in a movement like this. Political propaganda is allowed. It's not, that's not, you can't tag it as a lie. We know that. And each time he made such move, he will eventually come back to put the real thing to cement it. But this one, you are not yet anybody, you are not leading anybody. But you can count how many lies, your name, the money, you spoke with the PM, and the PM's wife is now your his leader, is now his lawyer. Lie everywhere. Lie everywhere. And bragging, pomposity, when you have not even shown anything serious. Are you getting the point? Men on ground may be saying some of them are angry because of, I understand, because the money is not coming to their way, which is supposed to go to them. But they are the ones that choose not to accept the money, because you cannot harbor someone like Ogenkere. And I don't have any issue with success, because I don't have any success. I cannot come out. Maybe some of you have seen my video, or maybe you are just joining me. I don't know, but I have not come out here to, do program on success, because success is not all that vocal. I don't have anything against him. People who are inside may have something against him, but this one that we can watch and hear him. I'm not saying you should not follow him, but personally, no. Then if they want to, if Ugekere is the right person, like is the best choice for everybody, why are you lying for him to become, validated? Why are you validating him with lies, with tricks? PM did not become PM or a leader by somebody using trick, the kind of trickish way to lure him, to present him as a leader. No, nobody does that. And one of the reasons, the annoying part of all this thing is that most of them are doing all those things because COS is a woman. Are you trying to tell me that if he's a man, many of you that are supporting Ogenkere will not be, because some of you have vowed that you cannot be, you can never allow a woman to lead. I'm on more way for course, maybe now if a woman is leading you, or maybe I don't understand. I can't get it. So Biafra Unite tactics is just to, deceive people to believe that he's a neutral, whereas he's not neutral. He's not at all. So let me see if I can start somewhere, because I'm not gonna play all his videos. Let us just listen to any part of the program and see, because I was not even following him all through. After when he wanted to start receiving call, I just check out and come back later to see what he have to do, what he has to say. Okay. Yes, you can't force the Biafrans to do that. It's not. It's a no-no for me. It's a no-no. Now listen. Let me on the volume.
Biafrans, and they will understand. And even when we hear your voice, it's like we are hearing the voice of our leader, Mamdekam. So we are very happy to see you come back, because as in so we are fighting for our nation, and then many people have lost their life. So because of those people that have lost their life, we cannot go back on it. And everybody who is doing well for Biafra, see what happened in the court today. We know that our leader is standing strong, and then we have to stand strong with him. So thank you so much, and I welcome you back. Whoever that said whatever he said against you, that person will surely have a tender apology to Biafrans. Because so thank you.
Amaka Juliet, what do you mean by betraying this struggle? That you are ashamed of my people? That statement is not good at all. I don't know what you mean by that. You are ashamed of Igbo race? Come on. You should be proud of our people, please. That you have one few people that are doing what they're doing does not warrant you to say that, make that comment. This comment, looks like it's just the same thing with what Commander Roy said, which I published. That I don't know if you have watched the video or not. The video that I made before coming live, that video I went through his post. Don't say that, please. It's, I don't agree with you on that.
For coming back, and they will appreciate you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. God bless you. Biafra for life, please grab the microphone. 2 minutes, please.
All right, thank you.
Speak up, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening. I want to say you're welcome back. I've always, watched your videos, even when I'm not live. When I'm not live to listen to you, I've always come back.
Titi, you are right.
I've been a true follower. I've been following you for a long time, but this is my first time coming into your studio, as a matter of fact. And I've heard you oftentimes say, no Kenny, Adina no Iwama nobody. I've heard you many times say this. So what I'm saying in effect is this, regarding to the situation on ground now. Understand? If we don't call the spade, things will continue to go wrong. I know you did say at your last broadcast before you came on now that within the shortest time, people will get to know who is actually fighting or working for Biafra.
Okay.
Those things are a manifestation. People are beginning to see who is actually, or the group that is actually doing what is Samonepa has put in place. I would advise you, please continue to preach the right gospel, the gospel of truth. That
this guy that is talking now is part of them. I'm listening. This part I have not listened to this part at all. But listen to what he just said now. Like I told you, they just set the target and back it up behind the camera. You know, that kind of thing. He understands what he's saying now. That he quoted Biafra Unite, that you said that this time people are going to begin to know the right people, and because everything is all about who men on ground listen to, who are there. Are you getting the point? Who are they listening to? And now they want to, because they spend all this time, the game is over, the bonanza is over. That bonanza is, okay, you said that you said that you are recruiting army, you said that you let us allow you to do, so the Biafran will see what you can do. Are you getting that? So the Biafran will see what you can, what he can do. Then after that, they are now coming back to tell you, oh, you see that Ogenkere is the one in control of army, as if you don't know that Ogenkere has been the one in control of army from get-go. Biafran Army have not worked with CS at all, and that's why everything is the way it is. But one thing is, Biafra Unite, it is now his duty to bring people to support, because the only thing they are lacking is this support of mandate from Biafrans. And I'm not using this program to discourage you. I'm not saying you should not go and support them all. No. What I'm saying is that let us see through the lies, the agenda behind the whole thing. So the supporting part of it is your choice. I cannot tell you here, go and support, don't support. No. My own is to tell you the lies, the agenda behind it. But if personally, what I like may not be what you like. You may like to, you may not care about whoever that lied to you. All you want to see is what. You may not like to see anything, whether they lie to you or not. But your own, what you just want is you just want to see what. I respect that. That's you. But to me personally, I care for that kind of anybody that lied to me. If you are lying to me, I'm sorry. Personally, so let it not be, oh, you made a program to and tell Biafra, don't support. That's not what I'm saying. You guys support whoever, because your money is your money. I'm not the one that made money for you. I don't have any right to tell you to go and put money here, go and put there. But my own is that when I say lies, or hidden agenda of some people. I will say it. Most of them that want to see woto. Everybody wants to see woto. Really, I know for a protect and the buy. Can that be good to buy? Can make case with her. That is it. So nobody wants to see his house being set ablaze. Nobody. That's just the fact. And that's why I will not. That's why I'm not in position to tell you support this or support that. The church, all of us are matured. What you want may be different from what I want. But at the end of it all, we want freedom. But how the freedom comes may be different. But I don't see Ogengere doing something that is okay. You know, even if he at the early stage, yes. At the long run, you may not see that. It may change, so he may decide to do otherwise. Somebody who can lie with everything. You want to make him okay, let me tell you. With that kind of this kind of forcing yourself and using men on the ground to condition your mind and force you into something. What if you agree and PM comes out, maybe PM if they release him and him and men on the ground don't want to step down for PM. Where is your mandate to stop them? I'm just saying, because if you could anyway. Listen.
Law which our PM has preached, stand on it, and let those people who have come out for truth and who are genuinely fighting for Biafra know where to, channel their resources, because it's the lack of resources that is militating against the functionality of our defense. Now, the division of this house has made the finance that is being generated so dwindled that the right channel has not enough funds, to give to the men on ground. Please, don't say that you continue to remain neutral. If you continue to remain neutral without pointing to the right direction, things will continue to go wrong. Please,
before he says something, these people, like this man, they don't understand the handwriting on the wall. Biafra United don't want to be vocal by telling you that I am for Genkere. But technically, that's what he said. He's for Genkere. And this one, they will just want him to say it. Go na platform. Ọ chọghị ka na platform so that we can egere ka we can gwazie gị nke tọrọ dati oge because if I anyway stage by stage, next stage he needs your audience, he needs your attention so that you can hear and see the videos. He later said it here. Okay, thank you so much for that. He later said it here that whoever that starts doing something in our land, that he will bring the video. Go see Biafra the right thing. He already know the people that are gonna do that. Yes, stage by stage. He already know the people that are gonna do that. But he pretend that he don't see, he can't see anything. So let me COS, you said you have army, okay, bring it. Okay, you say you have army, bring it. Me and you, without listening to Biafra Unite, who do you think that have army as you speak now? It's not okay. The army is there. Not his army, the army that he hijacked. He deceived. So, but you are not comparing it with COS, who is starting like from scratch. From scratch. She don't have anybody. She's just trying to lay hand on people because she understands that there's no way you will build a government without having army that knows their limit and abandon. But that's actually means actually most be boys boys government actually run here. Open of us put on match then it will be more reasonable. But the idea of pretending that you don't see who is who and you don't know anything and they are giving them a task to accomplish so that they can win you is laughable. It's laughable. Okay? There's no way you can use that to show anything. And that's why I said what I expect him to do is okay, this is what I want, this is what I feel, this is my stand, this is my as a man. And if just like I said, I respect Chiamaka Jerena than Biafra Unite. If my phone take me good I respect Chiamaka Jerena and even Sona than Biafra Unite. Why? Because they stand on what they believe on. Current concern, even if Biafran don't want to listen to them and all that, they know. But Biafra Unite want to appear like a savior and a unifier. Then he will give you those things that you want to hear when you want to hear it, and he achieved something that he want to achieve for Chiamaka Jere and the Sona Barawa, which you yourself have seen as opposition. Do I support unification of everything? Yes, but I cannot ignore the fact that everything is being built on with falsehood, lie, and pretentious characters. COS is there. They don't just want to bring Biafran to Dogekere, but they want to humiliate and disgrace COS. The question is why. When you talk, they say, oh yeah, they pay you money. They pay you money. Nobody pay me anything. If this, the easiest way to actually win Biafra, they refuse to do that. It is not as if there's no option for them to strive to carry on with Biafrans. Give account. That account that PM is facing charges now. Somebody said something here, and let me go back to that comment. Somebody said, where is that comment, please? I wanted to read it before, then okay, yeah, that is Daniel. Daniel said, why did the Remedios ask us to support him, not to sell his platform, and begin to suspect some people to be sabo, but pretending to support the government and COS? My dear, I don't want to. Why I'm see. I don't want to, go into anybody, okay? But all of you have your brain, you have your ear, you have your everything. So use your sense organ to answer some questions. I don't want to come up here and start telling you, oh, this person is this. I don't want to do that, okay? So this your question is somehow sensitive, and why I'm talking about Biafra Unite is because it has been trending. People, when he said he want to sell his platform, people were like, oh, don't do it. I was not among. I won't be happy that he said the platform or he give it out to anybody. No. But this idea of, if you want to support and be neutral. You want to be neutral, right? Remain neutral. Okay? When I say that I am neutral, I don't want to support, I was not supporting anybody then. Until I begin to see, what is playing out, because as an outsider, I'm not an insider, I don't know anything that is causing inside. It is only when the whole thing begins to appear on, in public that I can answer, okay, this one is black, this one is red, this one is yellow, then I cannot connect enough to make my decision. So, but not when after 2 months you come out and tell, for you to understand that he knows what he was doing, what he's doing. Because even in this live broadcast, he wants to pretend that he had been neutral all this while. He said that when he read the charter, he was not insulting anybody, that he was very neutral and very plain. I did not listen to that charter because I already know that this is where he stands. When he said that Initially, his first broadcast, he was like nobody called him, that nobody report to him that they're having problem among themselves, that they should have invite him, that he did not, you know, in the cabinet, that he's not a member, he's not this, he's not trying to let Biafra know how important he is, which I'm not here to debunk because I don't know. All right. Then after that, he said that he's going to talk to, you know, he wants them to create CS and Ogenkere to create a platform where two of them will come and Biafra United will see if you can talk sense to them and unite them and make peace. Then that one did not happen. We don't hear anything. He said that he's going to give them 2 weeks to do that. Within 1 week plus, within 1 week, not even 1 week, within 1 week, he's already hosting fundraising for Ogenkere. Where is it? Where is integrity? Are you getting the point? Then after that, okay, he brought charter. Did he brought? I can't remember the one that he did first, fundraising or charter. But both of them, you know, appear like, you know, together. Simultaneously, he just present these two things. Fundraising, he organized fundraising, and he was the one that dig out charter. Then people will say, wow, so this charter, he elevated Ogenkere to the highest, to the roof. And they were telling you, go and reach it, because initially they don't have anything to hold on. I know that many, I don't know him in person, but I assume that he wanted to, because some of Igbo men like respect so much. And when any Igbo man that don't joke with his respect cannot work with a woman that knows her right. Are you getting the point? COS knows her right, and she don't joke with her right. So any man, any woman that want to command respect they can go together. But what some of us forgot is that she's not your wife. So why are you commanding that much respect from her? She's not your wife. So I don't want to go there again. Let's just leave it there. For those who can connect what I just said now, we know what I'm trying to say. Then after the charter, Biafra was not happy with the charter. He received a lot of backlash on that. Then he ran back. Ogenkere and their group did not cry that he disappeared. They swallowed it. Then when nobody was talking about him, he surfaced again that he want to sell his platform. How did he make that? I believe Ogenkere and their group, maybe they received intel or he posted it on his platform. I don't know what happened. But whichever way, he said he wanted to sell his platform. Ogenkere reacted on that, meaning that the message was sent to him because no other person commented on that. And some Biafran begin to call for his, oh, don't go. Now he's back. Funny enough, people that actually wanted him to come back, are mainly those from COS. I watched most of you. Then he's back now. Welcome and maintain no ground there because he knows what he wants. He don't joke with Ogenkere group. That's just a fact. The reason why he decided to disappear because Biafrans that are watching him, he felt the impact. He felt the impact that Biafrans are pointing the fingers on him. He slacked back. Coming back now is a powerful strategy. And by the time he finish with you people now, you will regret why you were begging for him to come back. By the time he finished with you now, you will regret why you begged for him to come back. I'm not against him coming back. I have no problem with Biafra Unite. Don't get it twisted. I have no problem. I don't have any grudge. But what I'm trying to say, this pretense of neutral and savior, but you are working with time frame for somebody who people see as opposition. Two things are one of the things that made me to one of the things that, in fact, I have a lot of reasons, but the major one are this: if Ogege strive and succeed by pushing pushing CS away and gain you guys faith and support, you can't control him in his government. You can never ever, in fact, he will torture you. You'll be like you are living in North Korea. That is one of my fear. That is one of my fear, because you imagine what he's doing now compared to when you have a handover over. Even Mazamogano and the PM they are down to earth. He's not getting down to earth. That's how it's not. Only few individuals that are working with him, oh, he's very, very humble. Humble in terms of what? Give account. Even a sensible people should understand that as long as PM is facing anything, account-related issue, is even number one reason why he should give that account. As long as PM is facing that kind of thing, is one of the reasons, because PM don't manage any account of all this movement. PM don't manage any single account. But somebody somehow, in case if you don't know about why, EYA going account, let me tell you this. Because they said that a governor of any good state wired the money in the account and all that, is not yet clear yet. But let me tell you, there is something. Nobody can wire money in anybody's account, that huge amount, without you giving some private details about your account. So if you want to give account, like they said that they're charging PM about money laundering and that, right? To money laundering. For account that PM is not managing now, who is the owner of the account? Who was managing the account? Your gauge is as good as mine. Then I'm done telling you. Contact any businessman, like somebody that are into business. I'm talking about 5 million naira. No, I'm talking about people that are dealing with mega money. For you to send that huge amount of money, you have to go to bank to get some information that has to that account information. Like some of them, they may ask you something like what they call that code. Okay, you have to, you know what I mean. They need bank address, all those things. Original bank address, the account holder full name. They need SWIFT code of the account of the bank must be needed. It's not as if, okay, like now, let's assume that the account name is ABC bank account, and the account number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. You can use that information to send little money, but when it has issue of wiring a very huge amount of money, you have to get details for that account. So you cannot just wire huge amount of money that put PM in problem without the account holder being aware of such amount. I have not done any program on the issue of account because I want to have, but I'm just giving you an idea. One of the reasons why Ogekere need to give that account. Then somebody like Biafra Unite don't see reason at that. They don't care. Everything they want is what Man and Grant said is fine. Good and fine. Good and fine. Then if what Man and Grant says is okay, we are okay with that. But my question is, the man himself, if he cannot listen to you now, is he when he's there that he's going to listen to you? I'm just saying. As spoken, zero. Can he address? Okay, go and watch PM. If PM want to address, go and watch his State of Nation. When you want to pass message to Nigerian state, when go and watch Mas Namadokan. When you want to pass message to the Nigerian state, go and check COS. When she want to pass message to Nigerian state, go and watch your Genkere. Which of them do you think carry weight? Like carry that energy. You don't just need men on ground alone. Everybody need each other. Everybody need each other. So let me play the program again.
Mazi, let me respond to that before you continue. Just a few minutes ago, I said the way I am stationed, I don't need anybody to tell me who is who. What I'm saying is this. I don't need anybody to tell me what they are doing or to come on social media to say, I'm doing this and that. No. By the time I see our military standing firm the way they used to stand, giving it to the zoo woto, I will know who is in charge and I will come and tell Biafra, this is my person. But in as much as the group of Sawana terrorist group of Asari Dokubo are still here, parabolating on the streets of Biafra, buying our people unchallenged, I am not seeing anything. Thank you. My hope is on our defense. I know what you said in terms of dividing our funds. I heard you. But before now, before the division, our defense was intact.
Of course.
So I don't want to believe that our defense will have nothing to do or to offer within 1 or 2 months of the division. Then the defense will scatter overnight. So please, I know I don't need that kind of advice. I know exactly what I'm saying. I know my eyes are on the ball. Even all this while I've not been online, my eyes are on the ball. By the time I begin to see woto, you must not even post it on social media before I know. I know what I'm doing. Relax. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too.
I don't want to hear anything about diplomatic moves. I don't want to hear those things. Because those things are irrelevant when there is nothing going on the ground.
He's talking about CS interview. In case you don't know. You understand? I must not say everything, but let's just listen to him. He said he knows what he's doing, which is true. He knows what he's doing.
Chukwuka, please grab the microphone. 2 minutes, everybody, please. We have a lot of people in the studio. Chukwuka, unmute yourself and speak.
Biafra, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here.
All right. Well, because we have missed you a lot. Because all sorts of people have this struggle. I don't tell you we are pushing. And some months now, we have lost a lot. I must tell you the truth. Honestly, I like what this happened because we have been wandering in exile. But to God be the glory that you have come back and you have seen the truth and you know the truth. So I thank you very much for you to come back again. So, Mana, concerning our defenses, the problem of our defenses is because of the following some individuals, which is not supposed to be like that. Their forces, they don't have to follow a particular person. They are fighting for the liberation of Biafrans. And Otasimana Enwego division. They don't have to believe on anybody. They have to.
Onye nke amara na Biafra United nọ na-ekwu against ife Biafra United bịara ime ya ka anyị na-ege ekwentị ka amaghị ọ ga-asagodi ya.
Out of their right to our leader comes back. That is when they will start to be listening to anybody. But here we see in the main any angle they have to use and defend our people, let them use it. Let them stop following every individual writing on social media, because most of individuals parabolating on social media, they're doing it for their own interests, which is not good. Let our defenses stop listening to all those people. Okay, this one said that I'm fighting for the liberation of our people. This one said that I'm fighting for the liberation of our people. They are in the agendas. Anywhere that the money comes, let them grab it and use it and focus on the security of our people. Secondly, the leaders of the factors in homeland, if it will be possible, let them be working hand to hand with the forces. Because I don't believe that each community don't have a representative that guides them. Because I don't believe that attack will start from, let me say, 12 o'clock now till 1 o'clock without the notification of any leader from that community that will allow our forces to come for the revenge. I don't believe that. So what I'm saying there is that our defenses should stop listening to the propaganda going on social media. All these social media warriors, some of them are doing it for their own selfish interest. Some of them are doing it for the benefits they're gaining from the media, not for our liberation. Thank you. I pass my mind.
Thank you. God bless you.
If you're not trying to say anything, you didn't notice that, because you know that this guy is not happy that the BLA are taking instruction only from Ogenkere. So Biafra United, what they say, okay, thank you, because he just want to have you watching. Each time he's coming, so you think that he's neutral, let's go, until he will brainwash you to the extent to the level that you can't even know your way to go back. That's the agenda.
Go ahead, Biafra. Have I called you to speak? Did I call you to speak?
Okay. Because
please let this not repeat again, or else I will remove you from the studio. You have to wait your turn. Anderson, grab the microphone. There are many people, even I have not even brought them to the screen. There are more than how many people in the studio at the backstage. So you have to wait when I call your name.
He's going to work with that. He said that my brother, Biafra United, is going to work with Adadorama soon. Take it or leave it. He complained about Adadorama on that program. He said Adadorama need to go to her program and debunk what she said against him in the past. Okay, so working with Adadorama, he's not going to work with Adadorama. Biafra United, you are still misunderstood. You still don't get the message. Biafra United is with Ogenkere. In fact, he's one of the pillars of the government of Ogenkere. Just wait and see. Today's date is okay. Tuesday will be 11th, right? Don't worry. Just map from. Okay, this is today. This is Tuesday, right? Okay. Saturday is the 15th. Now watch. On Thursday and Friday, different Liberation Army will be at work. And in fact, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow being 12, then you may start seeing them, or even today. Okay, in Biafra land, you may start seeing them. But this week, before this week runs out, before coming Saturday, before some fundraising, you're gonna see them. Then expect Biafra Unite to come out again, maybe Sunday or Monday, to tell you that he threw a challenge to these two groups, and one of them have proven that they are working for Biafrans. And Biafrans, you need to do the needful because we need to protect our land. He will do that you call that a mega broadcast. You understand? Like I said, don't get carried away. Everything is. I'm not against all this. Let me repeat myself. I'm not against Biafra Liberation Army working. I'm not against you funding that. I'm not against you moving now to join Ogenkere. I just want to see the reason behind the coming back of Biafra Unite, the agenda, the lies. That's why I said, look at the title, to expose the agenda. I'm not here to don't Biafra and run away, they are criminal. I'm not here for that. I'm not saying that. So if you don't have choice, you don't know what to do, or what you are stranded and all that, then talk to your neighbor. That's like I say, talk to your neighbor, okay? But to me, this is why I'm here. He said you are intelligent, bro. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I really appreciate that. Don't expect them to create fashion. No. He sees Adadarama as his enemy because he knows that Adadarama cannot work with Ogenkere. For now, maybe she may change her mind. Okay, I cannot tell you about what she's gonna do. I just want to tell you the motive of him coming back and why now. Ana real na. I want to go down here. Gente.
You speak. Anderson, please grab the microphone. Anderson, are you there? Unmute yourself and speak.
Okay. Am I coming out?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Good evening, everyone.
For you to know that this is program was well planned. Dr. Joy Irobi is there live watching, commenting. I'm about to tell you, Dr. Joy Irobi is there live watching. Okay, comment take an half now. So, let me know. This is my own opinion. I'm not telling you that I have intel. I'm not telling you that I'm not accusing him. I'm telling you what I feel, my own conscience. So I don't want tomorrow. Oh, you accuse Biafra Unite. This is an accusation. I start to be corrected. I may be wrong. Okay, everything I'm saying, I may be wrong. But you yourself, because you have mind, you have your brain. Use it and make it your decision. I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Seems like you are not ready to speak. Nelly, please grab the microphone. Nelly, grab the microphone. Please, if you are in a noisy place, it's either you move out of that place or you can leave your contribution or submission for our next broadcast. Nelly, please grab the microphone and speak.
Oh, one name. Ordinary ekene Igbo niile. Ekene Biafra niile. I am so happy to hear from you, Obidimoto, because I have been looking for you.
All these women that Ogenkere is incubating Ogenkere, all of them, they are here. You can know quantity, but we can only play the one you can play and leave the rest for God.
Every day, Mabana online. Where is Biafra Unite? The first day you made analysis, that was my first time to know about the shatter. You did a wonderful job. And I was praying.
This like I said, this is the Ogenkere group. Now, for some of you that are maybe because I mentioned Joy Irobi, some of you may say, "Oh, it's a lie." Please read this. Just allow the read his comments. She's here. Dr. Joy Irobi, right? Say no to Ngozi Islamic account collecting Biafran details for jihad. Say no to Ngozi, this meaning of BLA. I don't know, maybe from another BLA, Liberation Front. How do you expect our angels to fight with their bare hands? Now, the angels, nobody expects them to fight with bare hands. But the guy that you present to collect the money from Biafrans refused to give account of the money they gave to him before. And I don't know how these people want people to understand this. It is not about, nobody hates BLA. Nobody even hates you, Joe Erobi. It's just that you guys refuse to. You are telling Biafrans to take medicine for hernia when they are suffering from typhoid fever. You are suffering from typhoid fever, and you guys are forcing Biafra to drink a medicine of hernia. How can you equate that? How? Ike gwụkwara ndị by yourself. Anyway, let us continue.
I was spreading it. You open people's eyes. People that did not know what is going on came and then know the truth. But all of a sudden he disappeared. And not only when he disappeared, the work was handed. Because we cannot be hidden. We have a government in exile, and that government is one. And we should stand on that government.
This is another lie, and that made me to feel that each time I trying to make sense out of what I'm saying, I feel like throwing up, because you guys spend months to plan and organize declaration of Biafra in Finland. People travel far and wide to go and do that in Finland. Before you go, you are in exile, government in exile. Then after declaration, you are still in exile. You want people to fall back, meaning that we are telling Biafran and the whole world that declaration is useless. Why this change? Why this mentality? Because few individuals stand the chance of losing their post. That because they can't work with CS. You that are not part and parcel of that, you choose to, side them like Biafra Unite, to give them reasons why they should remain the way they are, why they should do what they are. I'm not against it. If they want to be the way they are, fine. If they want to remain, but my point is that let us assume that COS is wrong by dissolving that government, that cabinet. Let us assume that she's wrong. Do you think that it is right thing for them not to seek for a way to make peace without bringing it to social media, where Biafran that are contributing the main money? Because the strength of all these things are two ways. One, men on ground. Two, Biafrans through their contribution. Without their contribution, men on ground will not work. With their contribution and with their contribution and without men on ground, the contribution will just be there in the account looking. Nobody will carry the action. These two things, one cannot go without one another. Ogenkere, being that he had been, tell me, in a normal circumstance, does Ogenkere does he supposed to have contact of men on ground? Can you tell me that he's supposed to have contact of men on ground as a finance minister? But he's bragging with it, and the same guy will come on to, like the audio that we played last time, that the number of Butoso, he was bragging that Butoso, nobody can reach out to him. You can reach to Butoso. That old number they called is no more. Everybody have their own fan. As you think that you have your own fan, CS have their own fan as well. So the issue of dividing the group, who actually divided the group in the first place? Who? Because CS did not, jump on social media and start telling Biafran anything. You guys started calling her agent of Nigeria when we know that she's not. You don't even look for a better way to start up your propaganda. You just pick the one of the worst statements that she's working for Nigeria. You forgot that we used to hear that from PM, that from the DS against PM. So you want us to just all of a sudden to flush our memory because you want Ogekere to be the leader. Let me go back to the program.
If I may explain, matter of fact, you said that you only know the finance minister and the sources that which also supported in streaming the first fundraising. But we have only one government in exile. We don't have two. And which Ogekere is representing. So we should stand on the government and not on anybody. On the government and those people who are for the government. Your voice that was blending to get people to know the truth. Because some people were wandering in darkness. Some people won't in the so, and this will also aggravate the anger of those people who are the liberation who hold are on. Something.
Hold on. Madam Nelly, hold on.
Yes, dear.
Even that very day that I made the broadcast, that I read the charter to the whole world, I also made it known that I'm not going to join myself in the saga. That same day, in that same broadcast. So even though that I've been broadcasting all this while, you will never see me join what is going on social media.
Yeah.
I said everything that I was supposed to say that same day, and anybody who did not listen to me, that person is on his or her own. That broadcast was made only but once. And today, when I was sending my message to Adade Oramma, I also said it's going to be only for today. And that is how it is. So the broadcast that I made was very sincere. Those who fought me, they fought me for their own selfish interest. I was not against anybody. I was only saying, let us do the right thing. Let us follow the procedure. So my hands are clean, and I am angry with everybody. I am angry with everybody.
That is a lie. He made his point and he wants to blend it. That those who fought him about for reading the charter fought him for their own selfish interests. That's your mindset, and that's the point that you do. That this idea of he's angry for everybody. Two of them. Since if you're angry for everybody and you are neutral, two of them organize fundraising. You appear in one of the fundraising and you disappear in the other one. So what validation again do you want us to check where you belong? And you are back again, still repeating the same thing indirectly because you don't want to. You went off for people to miss you and start saying, "Where are you? Where are you? Come back." And some of our Biafrans, gullible Biafrans anyway, actually believe that he's coming back to join CS. This guy watched the video of Chiamaka Jere insulting him for saying that he wants to say his platform. Maybe because out of pride, he don't. That's why he's telling you that he's neutral. He wants to see action because he knows that action is coming. So that he's not gonna join Ogekere in alone. He will drag you together and join. So just get ready for that. I'm not saying you should not join though. I keep on repeating that because I know how our people reason. Oh, this guy use his platform and start telling Biafra not to join. I'm not saying that. Please join Biafra Unite to meet Ogekere. Please, I'm begging you, do that, okay? So let it not be on record. I'm not using my platform to tell you don't support CS, don't support Ogekere. No. You have choice to make. Okay? So I'm not here to He said that you are fighting for, you are angry to everybody. He said, like, how can you be angry for someone that you appear on his fundraising? Are you joking? Come on. You can only talk to a child like that, not me. No, I can't. That Oba, he needs a bundle man, and my son, not at all. I don't have any problem with him. He's my brother. I don't. What I'm saying here, I don't have any grudges against him. But this idea of playing ping pong with people's brain, that's where I have an issue.
Because we shouldn't have allowed what happened to be blown out of proportion. As mature as we are, if we were sincere, we shouldn't have allowed what happened to happen. That's why I'm angry with everybody. I'm angry with everybody, and I'm serious about it. So, for the fact
he's angry with everybody, don't take that statement to heart. Always know where to stop. You understand? He's not angry with everybody. Don't mind that.
That they have allowed what happened to happen.
Or if I go the first time, that he's gonna give them 2 weeks before he will now come out and say what he wants to say. Within 1 week, okay, madness na fundraising. Within few days, do you understand? And I can accord different Capricorn.
Until Fournier may push our army to give it to the zoo, water. I will come back here and tell my people. It's a message, it's a challenge to everybody. If you know you are fighting for freedom, you are sincere, and you are against the zoo, you are not working against us, our army must stand strong and giving it to them, water. You know why I said so? Because the two, the division.
This line. This is why, because of this statement, this place that what he said now and what he's about to say now is the reason why I decided to react on the whole video. I did not plan to come here with his video to talk about, but what he said here, I can't handle that. I was like, are you serious? Defending I call this one, and I struggle to calm myself. Because I did not play the part where he said that he know where army belong and all those things, who they listen. I think we jump that part, okay? But this part, if you are not paying attention, you will feel that this guy, he's confused of who army listening to. Everybody know that army don't listen to CS. Everybody know that. They don't want to hear this CS from the commanders, because of the people. Do you know that they are so loyal to Ogekere? They said that Ogekere told Butozo don't use that. Butozo's number will be changed. They know all these. I have the audio of conversation between Oyame and the Butozo. Okay, and Ogekere in a program that Chamaka Jere hosted was bragging that they can't reach back to Butozo again. This guy is aware of it. Even here, he admitted that he knows the side that the Biafra Liberation Army, where the camp they are, like the part that they're following. Everybody know that, and why they're not following the Suez is best known to them. But this guy is here pretending like as if Suez have right to command them and they will do that. Okay, can have right to command them and they will do that. Within him, he know that the only person they listen to is Ogekere, because they felt that Ogekere is the party, not that kind of thing. Which I don't know the business. Anybody can think whatever you want to think, but I don't have any details about the reason why they're doing what they're doing. It's better for them. But to me, is somehow dangerous, very, very dangerous. Because if you keep on buying into that, you may struggle to control that later. That is the fear that I'm having. That's my own fear that I have. I don't think it's a good thing to do. But let's continue because we're almost at the end of the video, to be honest. So let's continue.
That came in, the two people or the two groups are all talking about Biafra Liberation Army. It's a challenge. I'm throwing a challenge in the air. Madam Ngozi Orabueze and her group are talking about Biafra Liberation Army. Is it a lie?
He's here talking as if he's not aware of the whole thing. This guy, that's where in fact, I smell very huge lie here and deception. Everything, this is where, this part is why everything that he said, I have to, analyze it within my mind again and again. I was, opening like a page within my, in my brain. I was like trying to flashback with the way he started the program. What is going on here? This is the reason why I started suspecting this live broadcast, and I began to suspect the date that he chose after seeing the flyers of Ogenkere Group telling Biafrans that they will be staying at home, meaning, and that something they will come out and do, that kind of thing, because they are doing everything to be relevant. I'm not against it, like I always say, but let the truth be told. Don't hide your intention. Don't pretend. Don't act as if you are so neutral, so pure, and everything is falling the way it's supposed to be, without you putting the strategy and tactics to make it work. It's not true. Excuse me. Okay, so sorry about that. I have to attend to something, please.
It's not a lie. They say every time they talk about Biafra Liberation Army, meaning that they are in control of Biafra Liberation Army. Isn't it? That is it.
That's a lie. That's not what it means. Fundraising, even before PM unveiled Biafra Liberation Army, okay, he will always tell you ESN fundraising. Then DOS was sending petition using lawyers to tell him to stop using Mazakano in raising fund, that he should not use Mazakano picture to raise fund. We know all those things. Before the formation, before the coming of Biafra Liberation Army, the title then was ESN fundraising. Now that Ogenkere and the group have written a letter to CS telling her not to use Master PM name again, just the same thing that Bruce Finn did to PM, and what is the name of this guy? What is the name of this barrister? Ejiofor. DOS used all their arsenal to stop that. Are you getting the point? They use everything to make sure they stop it. It didn't work. The same thing they are doing now. But those guys, this one, they are not working, simultaneously with, in every angle. People, they are pushing from using the Liberation Army to mock CS, to mock everybody. That, see, if COS succeed now in raising army, how many of you watched the program of Another Rama? You see, I've not talked about that program, and all of these people making some content, saying making some utterances that is not healthy. If we start to talk about it, we may, go beyond our limit. So I choose not to talk about it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that COS. People are fighting CS people are fighting against that recruitment. Seriously. This is a criminal called a gentle lion. Gentle lion. You know you're a criminal. You know that. Pretend to be gentle, but you are not gentle. Okay? And today is your end on this platform. I'm telling you. Look for another account. You are being banned from this channel. Okay? Everything about you has come to an end. These are one of the idiotic people that move around committing nuisance. You're insulting me for no just reason. What do you know about what I'm saying? You just jump in. You say that your own monarch will be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. Fake people, all of them. Gathering of people that are 4 p.m. in the past, all of them from 8 Panon, all of them. Gathering of people that are 4 p.m. in the past, that can lie and pretend. How many of them have their real name? How many of them? Managana has opposed. So now Barawa is on his real name. He failed to debunk it. These are people, they want to remain in the government. They forgot that given what they are talking about, the reason why PM declared Biafra using USB is to avoid the international community to start looking at you as a terrorist group. Anyway, let me not go there because they're supposed to know better. I'm not in position to tell you to say, do that kind of thing. Let's do the program. Let's continue.
And then Mazo Genkere and his group are always talking about Biafra liberation. I mean, every time
he's mentioning Mazo Genkere for you to see it as a neutral comment. No, it's not.
They talk about Biafra liberation. I mean, is it true or false? That is the truth. So meaning that these two groups are in control of Biafra liberation. So I'm throwing challenge to them. Away from our land.
Do you get that point? The same thing that go and read Commander Royce and rest of them, many of them, what they're saying. If you ask them, go and tell your madam to bring his army. The same thing is what this guy is saying here also. Indirectly. He knows that the real army that PM built is taking side with Ogekere. Anyway, my boy, I'm not going to keep on repeating the same thing, but you know that. Then I can equate it too.
Thank you, God bless you.
Because wherever I see blend, blend your voice and be talking. Because don't go on the fence. Blend your voice and be talking. So God will help. God helping us. Because they want to bring us back to where we have passed, and we cannot accept that. Blend your voice. You pick that voice and you were doing it. It also serves. Your voice serves. Please. You are always on the truth and speak the truth, people.
Thank you, Ada. God bless you. God bless you. The only thing I know is that I have said what I said, and I wouldn't be pushed to do what I don't want to do by anybody. I know our army, and I know how they operate.
So thank God, I forgot that this is the part of what he said again. I know our army and I know how to operate. Listen, for somebody who is telling you that who is pretending that he don't know where army stand, though. I'm not going as well again. You want the part? Now I get it. So the part I was looking for is even ahead here. So I was thinking that we have jumped that part. Listen again.
Mama, God bless you.
Because wherever I see blend,
I know our army.
Voice and be talking. Because don't go on the fence. Blend your voice and be talking. So God we had God helping us because they want to bring us back to where we have passed, and we cannot accept that. Blend your voice. You pick that voice and you were doing it. It also serves. Your voice serves. Please. You are always on the truth and speak the truth, people.
Thank you, Ada. God bless you. God bless you. The only thing I know is that I have said what I said, and I wouldn't be pushed to do what I don't want to do by anybody. I know our army, and I know how they operate, or should I say how they have been operating. So, anything other than to continue operating the way they have been operating, then I am not in support of it.
Are you getting the point? Because the way they're operating, how they were operating through success and all these people that people are pointing fake. I don't know success. I don't have any issue with success. Are you getting the point? But for you to understand what he's saying, that anything contrary to what the way he used to be, that's Ogenkere platform. That he's support of Ogenkere. Makandi Naju, tell us where you belong. He don't need to tell you, use your sense that know where you belong.
Anybody who is putting money to wherever they are putting money, if you are putting money with Madam Ngozi Orabueze, you must make sure that the army that Madam Ngozi Orabueze said she's in control of is functioning in Biafra territory. If you are putting money on the side of Mazo Genkere, you must make sure that the
So I don't know. All this thing, if you want to work at the limbo, he caught more reasons. This program is just like what he did during the time of Chata. This is about making sure that because Obajo that boy of black court. In our other point, Obajo another that boy of black release a bombshell. But this time around, in comment before the wood cut the Chandeman now. In case because I did not even react on that first one. I started to keep quiet and ignore everything. But this one, why I'm reacting on this one is because I can see the desperation, the zeal in the minds and in the brain of these people to get it now with you know. If, for example, I have advised not to, I do not tell anybody, I have advised that my own suggestion is that they should come together, COS, Ogenkere, and discuss, plan a way forward. Both of them need to give space, peace chance. Don't believe that you're gonna get everything that you want. Let everybody have to lose one or two things. That some people say that Ogenkere have they want COS to deputy Ogenkere, which is good to me. But the primary purpose, the primary assignment that Biafrans gave to Ogenkere failed. Give the account for the sake of control of PM. All these people that are talking as if they love Biafra, they love everything. PM is in detention, facing a lot of charges that account of Ogenkere need to be investigated. At least, not even to investigate by a British authority, but tell Biafra what happened. Somebody say that needs to Loshi, you can say search me to prove that everything you are innocent of their accusation. He said, Kai, why are you saying this? CS to Deputy Ogenkere. I said something for peace to reign, that you must not get everything you want. I don't mind. Because Deputy Ogenkere will also put Ogenkere in check. But Ogenkere surround himself with people that are, namely, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I get the point. Do you actually, Ogenkere will not even allow that to happen. Because before he can emerge as prime minister or to lead that account, for that account, okay, we'll put here. That's number one. That if you bring it, if you can do that, then it's okay. But this idea of he said that he don't like to debunk anything that PM don't use to debunk, which is another lie. Because I was mentioning about mentioning lies that he have told. This is one of it. That PM don't debunk, that he always silent. It's a lie. That means most of them don't even follow PM. What they hear is money, money, money. Then if that money is being mentioned, it's not like they're awake. Let's continue so you can finish this thing.
Mean that Mazo Genkere is in charge of is functioning in Biafra land. Then
I see this statement of this guy as an insult. Why? He knows that army is not there, that CS is struggling to form army. Yes, he wants to use that to give condition. Not for anything, but to prove to Biafrans in his own, brain that COS is wrong. Even some of them, they feel maybe you're not so cool, but it's a lie. Happy I see you, my sister. Welcome, welcome. No, then my own challenge is to support your challenge. Tell Ogenkere to recruit another different army from different liberation army within 2 months. Make statement. How can you tell somebody who hijacked the army that PM built, you want to use that to validate the right person? That's corruption. That's corruption. The guy hijacked the army that somebody built. They're together. The COS want to recruit. The same group came out and said, if you try it, we're going to buy them. Stop it. They are kicking against it. All this while. Then you're not saying anything though. All of a sudden, YouTube login again. Like my mouth is that. That means the person that can start something now is not going to. This is your own validation, and the one reference to buy to that idea. The people that you are trying to defend indirectly have deliberately refused to allow the army to work. And coming out now to talk as if it is a new thing. Come on. You see, how can you expect people to actually feel comfortable with this kind of lies and pretense? How? Who would thought it now?
These gara on social media, I don't buy those things. I don't buy those things. I'm just watching, looking at everything. I know our general commander, who is Igwe Butuzo. I know who they are loyal to.
Do you understand that? He knows that who Igwe Butuzo. That because Chineke Chilapata Mother, as if he set there that target to deceive many people. Then here he's telling you that he knows who Igwe Butuzo. That Igwe Butuzo is the leader, the commander of all commanders, right? That he knows who they are loyal to. Yet he can say the exam or he can pass here, but you already know who they are loyal to. What is deception if not this one? Deceiving people. You know, with your own word though, you know that who they are loyal to. You already know. Then here you are talking about the person they should prove to you so that the people anyway, this is very, very funny.
My eyes are on the ball, and I want to see activities. I am not against anybody. I'm giving them challenge to step up the game. Then lapuzielo mo gumo na we fendi bona ba arekwa. Amaro mi fe onu na akwa ye bonus.
Oh my goodness.
Lapuzielo mo gumo na arekwa ya anu. Suolo mo tarede. Suolo mo tarede. Lapuzielo mo gumo na arekwa. So cool, or nobody will know anybody push you to do what I don't want to do. I want to see changes and I want to see do it. Thank you, God bless you, Madam Ned. I don't want this broadcast to get up to 3 hours. We are now on 2 hours 50 minutes. So that means a lot of people are not going to speak. Then Linda's TV show, please grab the microphone and speak. Maybe you are going to be the second to the last person.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Biafra worldwide. I am so happy to see you today. It's been long. And I want to tell you that you earn my respect in all these things that is going on. I respect you for not joining in gathering anything. That thing has made me to respect you the more. Like you said, do not.
How can this girl that I thought that she's anyway, let me not say that. How can she come here and say that he's respecting Biafra Unite for not joining any group? That is a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, everybody have their own.
Allow anybody to push you to do what you don't want to do, because some people
yeah, later TV.
But people will just bring you out and leave you behind, and at the end of the day they will keep on blaming you. But my brother, I want to tell you something. In as much as you are not supporting everybody, you are a very big voice. You know, I miss your voice. That's your thunderous voice. You can as well. This is your platform owned by you. Nobody created this platform for you. It's yours. You can come here and be analyzing what is going on in Nigeria. It's like the way you used to do, right? You can be doing it instead of going inside totally. This is a very difficult time. It's myself tell you that I am not tired, because sometimes you see that most of the things that is happening, even those we call our enemies, they are not our enemies. We are enemies to ourselves. This was how Martina the time started, almost getting there, they threw me inside Kota. Now this time on it, I came up again. I was asking myself, who will have that mind again to come and sacrifice himself at the end of the day, they do the race, the people going to Kota. So, my brother, I am happy to see you. I didn't come here to talk much. I just want to tell you that you earn my respect. And what I'm saying here, I'm not saying it for people to attack me. Some people allow others to take decisions for themselves. But myself, I know who is who, and I know whom you can tell me that this is not a good person. I like the way you handle this issue for not involving yourself in all these gathering. You earn my respect. Sometimes I tell people that there's some problem you run away from, and there's some you time. There's a time to talk, and it's not all the time you must talk. So people think by talking it makes them to be popular, it makes them to be well known. No, there's a certain things you sit back and watch. Then later you can come back to draw your conclusions. So what I'm telling you right now, this is your platform. Don't abandon it. Don't involve yourself in that which you have not involved yourself. You can come here once in a while when you have time, analyze what is going. People know you already. You don't need to. I saw somebody writing something in the comment that you should support this person that you will have 100,000 views. I laugh. Maybe they are doing it for their benefit, what they are getting from YouTube, but they don't know that many people are not like that. So, my brother, I welcome you back, and I wish you will be analyzing things for us. You like it that way. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, Linda's TV show. I'm sorry we can't continue. This is going to be the last person to make a comment because I don't want this broadcast to go beyond 3 hours. Please, those of you, I know there are a lot of people at the backstage. Please, I am sorry. Tomorrow will always be another day. Mazi Azubike, unmute yourself and speak to us.
Biafra mma mmanụ
Daalụ.
ụmụ Biafra na-ekele ụlọ bịa ngwa okwu ga-amaka ihe niile i kwuru amaka otu isi tụrụ competition on ground ọ dị oke. But number one, what of if those groups, if they have sold and collected money and push our PM dungeon in order to claim position? This is number one.
Which
number
people?
Two,
which people?
the group which is fighting for the position. I don't want to mention any group, but what I'm giving you now is word of wisdom. Number two.
So no, before you continue with your number two, you said what if they have sold to push our PM to dungeon?
Yes.
So do you think at all? Because you see, these are the reason why I don't pay attention to social media nonsense, social media saga. Listen to me. Finland is not a zoological republic. It's not an African country. That is number one. Number one thing everybody must know. And you can't bribe them. If there is any bribe at all, it's not going to come from an individual. If there is going to be any bribe on the side of Finnish authority, it's not going to come from an individual. It has to come from the zoo because it is government to government. People must gain sense. Sense is very common, but it's not really common. No individual have the capacity of putting Mazi Samanepa in the dungeon in Finland. If there is anything that like bribe, it has to come from the zoo. So all this blackmailing of a thing, people will come on social media to lie against it, against another, cry as much as they can in order to blackmail people. It doesn't work. People must gain sense. Common sense is not really common. You understand? If Finland will take any bribe to incarcerate our prime minister, it's not from an individual. It has to come from the zoo because it's government to government. After all, recently they just met Bianco Juku, a minister of foreign affairs, if I'm not mistaken, which has the capacity, because every minister has diplomatic passport automatically, which has the capacity to meet any minister of foreign affairs in any nation on behalf of Nigeria government. So who do you think that is the one that will bribe Finnish authority to put our prime minister in the dungeon according to your insinuation? I don't buy these things. I've gone far and wide to be listening to some things that don't make sense.
Okay. Question number two goes this way. After they hold our PM, why did the PLA stop working? or is working for the nation. I don't want to say it's working for
Did you in our Jomo why the BLA stopped working? Did you hear what I said here? Did you really hear what I said? Did you really hear what I said? Yeah?
I'm hearing you. Go.
Yes, now, so what are you saying? I've already made it clear that is the reason why I can't listen to anybody, and nobody should expect me to come and start saying, this person is right, or this person is wrong, or this person is saying the truth or not. No, you can lie as much as you can. No, I don't care. All I know is that let our army be functional. Anybody who claims to be the one in charge of our army, we want to see do it. That is when you will see me start, yes. See the yes. See the yes.
Somebody that told you that he knows who Butos and army are loyal to is here pretending again that you said it all, that you know who they are loyal to. And yet you are not asking the person that you are challenging them. It's not a challenge. If you are a truthful person, what you should have done is, okay, guy, I know that the army are loyal to you. Can you bring them out and let them do this? But you dragging someone that you know that they are not loyal to question them, to bring the army, is because you are trying to mock the person, to prove to people who are not supporting Ogenkere to seriously to support Ogenkere. As simple as that. Because if you are truthful, you should know that serious the time frame that you are giving them, that she don't have any chance to provide or to bring army just like that. You know that. But the reason why you are using that kind of thing to prove yourself and lure, confuse people is just because you want to. You think, just like what our sister said, that he think that he's talking to a fool. My brother, this your tactics is very funny. Very, very, very funny. My people have come to an end of this broadcast. I don't think we need to continue. Or do you guys want to play it to the end? Okay, let me play it again.
We are fighting for freedom. That is when you hear me talk. Not now. I'm not talking now. Anybody expecting me to come here and say, hey, I'm on the side of this person, like what they are writing on the comment section. Hey, it's not my business. I don't care. And I don't want anybody to tell me, listen, I don't want anybody to tell me, I have gone to meet this president. I've gone to meet this person. I don't want to hear those things. Show doings on ground. We have been fighting. We have.
One thing you need to understand, let me say this thing. There's a mistake that Igbo people normally do. This is one of the mistakes that we do. It is very, very common in Igbo land. We know how to hype our own. You will hype like me now, as I'm here now broadcasting. You guys can choose to, Mazi, one of us, Mazi Kai, you are best. Mazi Kai, there's not like you. Mazi Kai, you are untouchable. Mazi Kai, you are God. I will begin to swear cement, enough a homie, So it will get the point that I was not having this mentality that whatever I say is final. You understand the point? You are the one projecting our people to think like that. I don't know why. Everybody don't have that kind spirit and, let me say, humility. Like, to understand that no matter the hype is normal thing, that people can hype you. But some people, if you have some people, they will begin to feel so important and so special. To the extent they will start saying something out of context. You are here. You said that you want to be neutral. How can you be neutral when you have already tested and ran back? Ask yourself, what did he see that made him to stop going to the fundraising? It's not because of Biafrans. Biafra was, I don't have because of that certain other things that he did. Then after that, he don't know what to do. He can't continue. He don't want to be tagged as a saga person. He's back again, not because he's a repentant person. No. He's back again to prove to you again because he used SATA. That was first move. That one did not sell. He went back. That SATA is, to me, it doesn't hold any water. I said it from day one. In a movement that is so dynamic, anything can change anytime. You can, you're in a situation where you can decrease something just like that for you to achieve what you want to achieve. Even Nigerian government are going outside their own way of doing things as a government just to do something. Do you know going to Kenya to kidnap someone is it the normal process? That's what you know. They have to go out from their normal procedure to achieve what they want to achieve. But you want to tell me, oh, chata, follow chata. Land, you have not secured your land. You know recognition. You don't even have electoral process to elect people like INEC of like the one like you have INEC. But the same group of people who are taking about chata, they convert conflict resolution committee to become electoral process. These are the kind of lie that you will see. He's back to do more damage to Ogen. Not damage. You may see it as a damage. He's back to help Ogenkere. For you to know that what I'm saying is true, because I'm very observant. To forget you. I quickly rushed to Twitter to know if Sona Barawa, Chamaka, if they're on space. None of them, both units, all of them, none of them would. By the time that this guy was doing the program, every Ogenkere platform was shut down. Are you getting the point? All of them, they shut everything down. None of them, they are not spacing because one of us are alive. Yet he's neutral. He's setting the record that we can call the aka because these are kind of lies. It makes me sick, to be honest with you. If you want to be proud of who you are, what you want, stand for it, and don't just start jumping from here and there. If I don't know, maybe you do not remember. By the time this guy was broadcasting, the only person that was live that time was Adadaram on YouTube. But let me check in as we are speaking. Of course, Sonabra was supposed to be live now because he's 24 hours. He's just like an emergency, emergency ward in hospital. Anytime you go, anytime you come, you must see he's open. Let me see if he's working now, or maybe they are relaxing. They're having an off day because they're waiting to achieve the result. Oh, I said it. Look at it. Sonabra is live. Look at it. I said it. Okay. You can see it now. He's live. Look at it. He's the only person hosting now. Look at him. On Twitter. Now, the question is, why are there no spacing when this guy was doing the program? All of them shut down. I personally checked it. I'm not lying to you. Only Adadorama was on YouTube. Because as I was listening to him, I said, this guy thinks that he was talking to people. Let me see if they're colleague. Because if they are not working, if they don't have any conversation before the program, most of them will be spacing. They will be on Twitter space. But not all of them, just like when Simon PM, when he was doing State of Nation, every other platform was shut down in respect of that program. Just to pay home, to respect that program. But he said he is not for any side. What do we gain from continued division? So I'm here to tell you that he is for one side. And in case you are joining us, you need to go back and watch the program from the beginning. I have pointed some things that made me to believe that this is my personal opinion. So you have the right to say that he's not, but I'm telling you pure truth. So let us not just deceive ourselves. We are not talking to fools. One of my anger is you coming out to play with people's intelligence as if they are fools. That's I cannot hide my wisdom for me to be humble. No, I don't do that. And that's that's one of the major things they want CS to do. They want to drag her down so that she can be respectful. She's your wife. The matter said, I watched him from the beginning. He watched from the beginning, and he did not see red flag when he said that COS should, that he giving them time to bring army to start doing something in homeland, knowing fully well that army is answerable to Ogenkere. Even he said it, that he knows who Butozo and army, who they are loyal to. So if you know who they are loyal to, you do not call the person out to tell them to come and do something that are kind of killing our people. Instead, you are dragging CS, who army is not loyal to come and do who will first bring army in the street. And you don't see anything, any red flag on that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let me not say, I don't want to insult anybody. Please, let's continue.
Been fighting on ground with our PM. So anybody who says, I am the one in charge of PLA, show us do it. Asawana, they are everywhere here. They are everywhere. There are some other videos I wouldn't like to play because of the gory images. So nobody should tell me anything because I am angry with everybody.
That is a lie. So I'm not gonna play this thing again. That's a lie. You're not angry with everybody. We know the truth of the matter is that you know what you're doing. And the issue of Asawana. Nobody want to see our people being bad. This guy would have earned my respect had it been that he started this broadcast and said that he knows who these people are loyal to, and he's using this opportunity to call them out. That if you understand, but this idea of bringing COS and that is a challenge to both of you. It's just like somebody you set race, and you bring your son, one of your son and a few other people, and you told them to cover their eyes. Then they cover their eyes, you go and uncover your son's eyes and tell your son to start running. Your son will start running because those ones don't know that your son has already started running already, and you blow the whistle to start running, whereas your son is already there. And you say that you are setting this is a race, and first, but you have already conditioned the race how it will favor your son. Thank you guys for joining me this hour. I really appreciate your time. We have spent 2 hours and 23 minutes. This program, I was thinking that we're gonna spend maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour at most, but 2 hours 23 minutes is one of the long program, one of the longest broadcasts that I have made on here. Although I have done a program of 3 hours plus, but this one is one of it. So please make sure that you like the video before you go. In this 2 hours plus, only 64 people managed to click on like button. If you have not clicked on like button, please do. Okay, I am just joining. I'm a Chigoze. I need a message. Okay, next time. Okay, like the video before you go, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I believe that what I said here, in case for some of you that will misunderstand it, this is an attack on Biafra Unite. I just want to bring out the lies because if I kept quiet, it's be like they will count me among those that they food. They have their food you. They you don't notice it. Mamme pa mola they will azu cup where my magare. So my people, thank you and God bless you all. Have a wonderful night and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. God bless you all.